Snafu again. This time we're going to take a look at our inventory. If you've been playing any Arma, you kind of know how the inventory works. You see, this is pretty much the generic setup that each rifleman's going to get in A3G if you just start it with the rifleman class. You don't have a backpack. Sometimes you do. You just generally got some equipment here and there, but nothing substantial. And equipment is a good key to success when fighting Kabob. The iron sights just don't cut it some of the time. So, what do? Well, if you have the opportunity, grab some ammunition. There should be a pack in here, but there isn't. Okay, let's go grab one. Sorting through inventory is pretty easy. You just go to the inventory button, see? You go through the scroll wheel to the inventory at the top left, and search through it. Find what you want. Field pack. Alright, let's go with that. See, now I have a backpack. Field packs are smaller than kit packs, though. They won't carry as much, but they won't weigh you down as much. So let's put some ammo into it. Just click onto it as the recipient, and right-click a few of the things in there. You can also drag and drop if you want, like so. Now you've got a kit pack full of ammunition. Now notice it's going to weigh you down a little bit more. See that bar down here? I'm just giving you a crash course. This is not substantial by any means. You can also drag and drop it onto the ground. And you see, now you can either open it up, ask your buddies to open the pack, like so, and grab whatever you want. You can also open these up while they're on people's backs, too. You can say, hey, give me some ammo, and go steal some from them. So be careful what you put in your pack. You can also just grab the pack up off the floor, bam, it's back on my back. See? Now, here's the big thing. You want to kit yourself out a little bit better, but you're on the move when you're fighting. So let's say if you found Kabob with some interesting equipment. These guys were all surrendering, but I guess I didn't hear them. I don't speak Kabob. Let's see here. Let's say I'm running low on ammunition. Let's check this guy's weapon out. Here's how you go through someone else's stuff. Here, so you got their weapon, and anything with an arrow next to it means you can get into that clothing. See, in his fatigues he's got a couple of magazines. To go back, you click back to ground. Check his harness, double click. Usual stuff. This gun isn't all that useful. It doesn't have anything good on it. It's just crap, so you just leave him. You can generally see what he's got by looking at his gun, looking at his body. It'll also say, like, rearm it rifleman. If it says rearm it squad leader, you want to really take a look at what is in his pack. Ooh, hey, this guy had a grenade launcher in his. Let's take a look. Now see, what if I just want the ACO? The ACO is a red dot optic. Now if I just wanted that, I'd drag and drop the weapon, take it off, put it in my inventory, someplace I have room, then drag and drop again to swap weapons back. And now stick my shiny new scope on there. There you go. Now just make sure that we haven't left any of our ammunition in this guy. No. But he does have grenades. Now let's say I want to take his gun because it's a grenade launcher. It's a nice grenade launcher. Or we could just grab the grenades for now and give them to one of our grenadiers should he decide to rearm. Tell your team, hey, I've got some extra 40mm grenades, be liberal. Or you could go, hey, I don't want to share. I'm taking these grenades. Well, let's get the scope off of there first. There we go. I'm taking these grenade launcher. See? Very nice. Oh, ow. Okay, that hurt a little bit. That was ill-advised. Okay. Now, the one thing you don't want to try and do is take the weapon off the ground manually. No hand. Because, now, this works properly, but in some missions, the gun will be destroyed. I know I accidentally did that myself on Operation Grinch, and everyone laughed. My MX vanished forever, and I had to scavenge Kabob weapons for the rest of the match. So make sure to only take it off his corpse. Ooh, this guy has a laser designator. Now either a rage finder, laser designator, or a pair of binoculars. Preferably you want to grab the laser designator. This one apparently doesn't have a battery. It'll say battery 1 of 1, so it can't actually mark things with a laser. But look at this. You get really awesome zoom and night vision and thermals. Wow. I got a lot of work to do. So tell your squad leader if you got one of these. He might not. Let's see what else this guy's got. Oh, he has more grenades. Oh yeah, when you swap weapons, the applicable items go back in their inventory. So always recheck their inventory. Give it a once over quickly. Also, make sure you take their magazines, because your gun might not use the same mags. Alright, next guy. See, ooh, hey, this guy's got good optics. Always keep an eye out for good optics. You roll over the weapon with your mouse and it'll say ACC MRCO. That means he's got a Marco optic. Now, I'll swap my guns, do the whole rip the Marco off of it. Maybe take the mag out of it too, if I'm hurting for ammo. Swap guns again, back to what I had. Put the Marco in place of the red dot. And take my grenades back, because that chump took my grenades again. Check him for anything other goodies. No. Harness. Ooh, he has an RCO on him too. That generally doesn't happen. No. He has a GPS. If you don't have a GPS, take a GPS. It's helpful, see? You get to see exactly where you are and what you're facing. Helps you find your position too, other than looking at landmarks. Now this here is a good scope. Its different mode allows you to zoom multiple times. Very useful. The let's see, what is that? There it is. RCO, otherwise known as the hammer, is a dual optic setup. Red dot down here and a scope down here. You generally want to get your hands on better optics. If you can, good for you. Ooh, this guy. You always want to let your team know if you've seen a guy drop an AT launcher. Those are always good to pick up. Grab it. And also, you want to check his pack, because sometimes they'll have an extra rocket launcher in extra rocket in their pack. Grab the pack, or at least grab the rocket and stuff it into your pack. Check his uniform. I didn't put anything on him after I killed him. I had to make it look like he gave me a fight, didn't I? All right. See, now I have confiscated an enemy AT gun, which is useful if you come under fire from, say, an Ifrit or something else. And if you get your laser designator, laze the target. Well, you can't laze without a battery, but check your target. 362. Swap to your gun. 300. Hold your breath, and bam. There you go. See, that's what you get when you take Kabob's stuff. A little good old-fashioned robbery. Alright. Ooh, this is even better. This little guy's even better. If you see one of these, it is payday, because now you've got a Titan missile launcher. You check him for Titan missiles too. See? He had a missile in his backpack, and it's a bigger backpack too. Swap it out. Titan missiles are even better. And you definitely want to tell your team if you see one of these, because the more the merrier when it comes to these things. You can lock in on something and bam! Yep. So finding goodies on Kabob is always useful. Give them a cursory look. If you see something on their gun, if you see something in their inventory, you see something on the ground next to them, let your team know. Ask your team leader if you could have a couple moments to check the Kabobs, because often you'll find some goodies on them. And they'll make sure, if you're in the hurry, stay with your team. Always check with your squad leader. Make sure that these guys are always having you helping them. Your team, that is. Unless there's a little bit of downtime in which you can go ahead and rob the dead. I hope this has helped you pick out what the good stuff is and how to quickly gauge where the good stuff is and how to get it. Thank you.